What's up YouTube? My name's Simon. I go by the name of the Simpjam. I've been wanting to do these videos for quite a while, never got round to it. Don't think I ever really had the space to do it. Don't know really, but I've just got this room sorted out after 2 years of being in our house. It's not a big room, it's a yellow room, but I've just got my amps and some of my guitars set up, so I thought let's do some sneaker reviews in here. I'm from Southampton, England. I wanted to show you what the sneaker game's like in our country as well. It's a lot different from America. I love watching you guys in the States. Sneak Geeks got me into the whole YouTube thing. You know, his energy, his passion. It's such a shame he just doesn't do these videos anymore. Obviously he's got something else going on, you know, he's in a different place. That's cool. Well, I wish he'd come back and just do one more review. That would just be wicked. I think he's just a quality bloke. But I love watching, you know, the reviews like DJ Hayes and J Star, Nightwing, you know, DJ Dells. It's all, you know, quality. It's really, really good fun. And my boy up in Glasgow, Nate Doggy Dog 52, you know, his reviews. He's north of the border in Scotland. I'm south in England. But it's different. It is a different kind of sneaker world, especially if you're outside of London. In England. When I was over in America on my honeymoon back in November, I was in Florida, we did the whole Disney thing. I've got a daughter, so that was amazing and I love it, you know, it's just great. We went to Florida Mall and you've got so many different shops. The place is just massive, it's just 10 times bigger than anything we've got here. And Foot Locker is a good example. The Foot Locker part of Foot Locker was twice the size of my Foot Locker, and then House of Hoops on the side was just, it's just mind blowing. It's absolutely crazy. So that was so cool. And our House of Hoops is probably about 9 Jordan brand trainers on a wall. So there you go. But what I was going to do was just show you very quickly my 5 pairs that I've been wearing recently that I love. I don't really do the hype trainers. I like what I like. I wear what I like. I wear all my shoes. I don't believe in paying for a pair of kicks and just putting them away just so you can look at them or say, yeah man, I've got that pair, never worn them. To me, I don't understand that. Other people, that's really cool. Got no problems with that whatsoever. But I wear all my shoes, so you have to excuse if some of them are a bit dirty. The first pair, these are my Reebok pumps. I love these trainers. One of my mates, when I was probably maybe 5 or 6 years old, had a pair of these. They were second hand, they were from his brother. So they were beaters at the time, they were proper beat up, but I remember having the pump, and the pump technology is just crazy, I think. It's just insane technology. Whoever sat around a table and thought, yeah man, we're going to design this shoe, and what we're going to do is we're going to put these big air sacs in it and we're going to pump it up so it fits around your shoe. That's so cool, but it's such a weird thing when you think about it, you know. So it's just awesome. I love the pump. The colours on this is my favourite colourway. I can't remember what my mate had, the colourway, but the pump was just awesome, man. And the neon green on the white, it's just such a sick shoe. Love it. I'm sure you've all seen these before. Obviously they came out last year. I've been collecting for probably 3-4 years, but I've loved trainers all my life. So a lot of this maybe not be heat in some people's eyes, but it's what I love, so this is my heat. So those are my pumps. The next pair I'm going to show you. These are the only pair of SBs that I own, but they are also my favourite pair of SBs that I think have ever come out. I'd like the Dr. Feelgoods as well, but apart from that, there's a green theme going on there. I love the Statue of Liberty, even I think it's a wicked icon. It's one of the biggest icons in the world. It's just absolutely brilliant. And it's probably spurred on because I love Ghostbusters 2, I grew up watching that movie, and when they're all in the top of the tower and they're playing the NES arcade pad to take it down Manhattan, that's just wicked, that's just insane. So these are my favourite SBs, and it's the only pair I've got. Again, if you're not really in London, it's quite hard to pick SBs up. That's what I find anyway. They're not normally online, it's more boutique sort of shops get them in. I got these from a place in Portsmouth. The concept of these, this is what I love the most. For those of you that don't know, the kind of mint green will scratch off, rub off the shoe, and you get the copper underneath, which is kind of the reverse really of what the Statue of Liberty actually does. It was delivered by the French in copper, and then it oxidised to a green like a copper pennywood or a 1 cent pennywood, or you know, whatever's copper. But I think if they would have done them the real way around, copper and then it comes off to be the mint, it wouldn't have looked anywhere near as good. So I love those. I love the Statue of Liberty. Wicked. I've got a Jordan box next. These are the Bordeaux 7s. Love this shoe. I love highs, as you can see. They've been quite, high shoes. I don't really do a lot of lows, which is probably why I don't have a lot of SBs. I think the 7 is my favourite Jordan. It's just, I don't know, just like it. It's just comfy, just good grip. Hugs your foot. I think it's awesome. And this is probably, I think this is probably the best colourway. I like the Raptors. I want a pair of the Hares. They haven't retroed yet since I've been in the game. But when they do, I'm definitely going to get a pair of these, a pair of those even. I've got the Olympic 7s. But this is my favourite colourway that I have. Bordeaux 7s. The tongue is probably the best bit on them. The gold or the yellow and the Bordeaux and the blue. I think the originals have got green on as well. There's green on the back. And these ones, normally I clean on my trainers, but this time they've gone in a box dirty. Not quite sure why that is, but normally that wouldn't happen. So those are my Jordans. My favourite pair that I've got to hand of 7s. The next pair of Air Force 1s. I've got a few pair of Air Force 1s. I'm not a massive fan because I don't really like the low tops, and I don't like Air Force 1 high tops. I think they're really uncomfortable. The other pairs I've got, nothing really special. They're just beaters. I've just got them from my outlet shop. Again, our outlet shops are so much different. You'd very rarely find a Jordan shoe in an outlet shop. It's normally all like runners and SBs or cheap Nike Dunks or something like that. So it's kind of like so different from being in America. I went to some of the outlet shops over in Florida, and there's Jordans, like they had the LeBron and the Kobe Elites. You just would never see that over here. But Year of the Dragons, the second pair out of the 3 they did last year. First pair were the black ones, then they did these, and then they did the pearl or white ones, whatever they are. These are awesome. I like the colours are brilliant, the blue and the reds. Let's get rid of the box. The box down there. Yeah, the blue and the red, I've worn these a few times. These are just such a nice shoe, I wouldn't wear them that often. Especially in England, so much rain that, this is definitely going to be a summer shoe. So by the time these dropped, our summer had kind of been and gone. All sort of like 5 days of what we had. But I love these. These are just great. Let's have a look. The material here, this kind of like scale dragon pattern, it's just absolutely fantastic. It's gorgeous, brilliant. I don't really know what sort of material it is. It definitely feels kind of man-made. I don't know, it's some weird sort of material, but the tongue is great on these. Love the tongue. It's that knit woven sort of like tongue. It's awesome. And the dragon. I'm quite big into Japanese, Chinese art. I love it. The insole on these, probably the best insole of any shoe that I've got. It's just so creative, just awesome. So those are my Air Force 1s. Favourite pair of Air Force 1s I own. And the last pair I'm going to show you are, let's do it in the box, pair of 5s, pair of Jordan 5s. These are the Wolf Grey 5s that dropped in 2011. I think they came out about March, April time. This pair is probably the only pair of kicks I've had in my possession which I haven't worn for, say, the first 30 days of buying them. I rock everything. I love it. I don't care, and I rock it straight away. I don't really into keeping shoes just so they sit in a box. Not really that worried about that. Just want to rock them, man. They're sick. This pair I got married in, so this was my pair of shoes. None of my mates really could understand it. I have to wear a suit Monday to Friday, so the last thing I want to do is on the day you get married wear another suit. I couldn't think of anything worse. And well, I wore the suit, but this was my compromise with the wife. So I got special permission though. You have to get special permission for these things, otherwise your life ain't worth living sometimes. So these are my Wolf Grey 5s. They went with my suit. I'll try and put a picture up of me wearing them if I can work out how to do it on YouTube. This is the first time I've ever shot a video. Otherwise I put it up on Instagram and on Twitter. Please follow me on there. I'll put everything in the description. These are my Wolf Grey 5s. You've all seen them before. I love the shoe, the World War II Mustang, just there, like the, whatever you want to call that, on the midsole. Just quality, really good bit of design, lovely pair of shoes. I haven't worn them that much, wore them obviously when I got married and then on the honeymoon afterwards. Going yellow. I don't care. A lot of people have got a lot of problems with shoes going yellow or the quality. I'm not really that worried. Everything gets old and it just, you know, it's very hard to keep everything looking clean and good. So I do try and keep my trainers as clean as possible, but everything's going yellow once in a while. So that's it really. Those are my top 5 that I could get. That's a really special pair for me. Maybe nothing special for a lot of people out there. I know a lot of people want these. A lot of people probably slept on these at the time. Obviously not an OG colourway, but something completely different. Bit of a curveball from Jordan. Quality shoe. So yeah, no, but they're special to me because that's what I got married in. So whether you think that's stupid or not, don't care, but that's what happened. So that's cool. So there you go, man. That's it. They're my top 5 at the moment. I've got a parcel in the post at the moment. It's coming hopefully the later part of this week. So I'm really excited about those. So I'll be doing a review hopefully over the weekend. You're going to stick that up on YouTube. Please everyone, comment, rate, subscribe, follow me. I'd really like to see what your feedback is on my first video. Any feedback is good feedback, so that's cool. But yeah, no, thanks for taking the time to watch, and we'll be back with another video really soon. Cheers.